What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Brendan and I'm BManX45, and today we're coming at you with another video. We have a market analysis for the Digimon TCG like we do every week. Try to do it every Friday here. We're talking about the prices of Digimon cards. We're looking at the new set. We're looking at tournament stuff. We're looking at a lot of different things here. We're going to do our week one snapshot. This is the last time we're going to be going over just the kind of BT18, BT19 2.0 set. Then we'll get into just going over specific cards depending on, what's going on in the tournament scene, what's going on in the buying scene or the hype scene for the future, and just kind of looking towards that. But right now we are just looking at what the price is. And as to date, I still do not have my boxes of Digimon. They were supposed to show up at my store last night. They sent us one-piece boxes instead for some odd reason. They screwed up the order, so I do not have boxes for this week. I will have them for next week. I have my other 4 coming from out east, and they did not ship until Wednesday, so they are not going to make it until middle of next week, unfortunately. So I've just been having a rough go of it, guys. I'm really sorry. I apologize that I haven't been able to do those box openings, but it seems like everything is trying to stop me from getting my boxes of 2.0. Sometimes the price you pay for living on an island. But let's get into the market analysis. Let's talk about these cards. Let's see how low these cards are getting so that by the time I start pulling them, my boxes won't be worth anything. And hey, if you enjoy this type of content, be sure to smash that like button, comment down below. We love to hear your thoughts. Subscribe to the channel and hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss a single minute of the fun. All right, so we're going to get into it here. We're going to look at the low pull rate cards. They've come down quite a bit. You got the new the Gallantmon textured. It's got a higher market price, so you can probably sell this from between like 200 to 300, but lower listings there. Same with these guys right here. Again, 200 to 300, but they're showing up a little bit lower. 200 and 150 to 200 for Shadow Lord Nightmon. Dynasmon's not even in there. I got to find him somewhere else. The Kyomon's already down to like 150, 120. So this is probably some of the lowest low pull rates I've ever seen. Lord Nightmon's still holding on up there around $50. It's doing quite good. Lucemon Chaosmon has lost a little bit of steam. I know this one is not as good as the EX6 ones, so I expect it to stay around like the $40 range. Like it probably might not go down, like it might go down around 30, but then come up back to 45, depending if the deck starts top. So, but I don't think it's gonna be up there around that $70 range that the other one is. Same with this Lucemon. He's kind of on par for what the EX6 one is for the alt. So I mean, I don't think this one is as good as the EX6 one. It's still pretty good, but so I'm thinking it's gonna stay around that price. Might get up there to 40 if the deck does well, but it'll probably stay around the $30 to $35 mark. So this has definitely come down quite a bit. Lucemon X Antibodies crashed a lot. This was a card that was around $50, now under 40, so that's actually kind of nice. Satan Mode's only 35 for the alt, and that's the highest priced alt if you don't count the low pull rates. Everything else is underneath it. Susanomon Ace is $20. $20 to $30, but like getting down there, which is funny because I believe the last Susanomon crashed too. So it's kind of interesting to see this happen, again and again when BT7. Dustmon's still up there, but he's under the $40 mark now. Probably might come down to the $30, but I think these guys will stay within that 25 to 30, 30 to 35 mark. We'll see how Purple Hybrid does. That'll be interesting to see. Once you start seeing these tournament events get the top 16 lists on them, because we had one last Saturday, but I haven't seen a top 16 list come out yet. And then Shadow Seraphimon Ace. I haven't really talked about him, but yeah, I think he's kind of been in this kind of $30 to $40 range. Now he's down to just a little bit below 30. This is a card that I think people are always looking for. So I think $25 to $30 is probably going to be where it's going to stick for a while. Zed Millenniummon, $23 to $30. It's kind of been sticking in that range for a while now, since before release. So it hasn't really done that much, but it's gone down and might jump under 20. The B stuff is kind of staying in the same range. Emperor Greymon's actually gone up. It was around 20 at one point, so it's actually gone up. So I think it's going to stay in between that $20 to $30 range. Might go up to 30. Hybrids, red hybrids are always a powerful deck. Violets continued to drop below 30 and then below 25. So I think this is probably where it's going to stay, around 20-ish, $20. Moon Millennium Mon, same thing, dropped under 20. And Yao was always kind of around 20, 22. So it hasn't dropped that much, but it's under the $20 mark. But I think this is where it's going to stay as well. Then we get into our other alts here, our ones that are cheaper here. Nene is around 16, 15 for Tiger Vespamon. So those are getting really cheap. Magna Garurumon is almost under 15. And Millennium Mon was kind of always around, 25 bucks, $20. So it's not surprising to see it there, and I don't see any movement happening on it. Most of the tamers have kind of stayed where they're going to stay, like $15, $10, and stuff like that. They've all kind of stayed. Lord Nightmon, Ace, that stuff was always kind of cheap. Winner was up around $20, but now it's 10. So get your winners in case bees turn good. Kazimon, all the lower level alts. Korikakumon, $7. So this is why you don't buy the pre-releases, because that happens. So hopefully, I'm hoping we pull a lot of the $40 alts from our boxes, but I know we're going to be having sprinkled in at least some of these lower ones, but I'm hoping we don't have all the lower ones. Ryugamon, which I kept saying Ryudamon, which is a different card, but Ryugamon's only $10 for the alt. Yeah, this is where it gets crazy. Susano alt and Lucamon Satemon secret modes, the regular secret modes, are like under $10, but they did have the lucky pack in there, so maybe a lot of people have been pulling secrets from their lucky packs. So I mean that helps, right? So that just crazy how low the value is on that. You've got basically our best super in this set right now. Looks to be Duskmon. Duskmon is the best super in this set, the regular super in the set, around $8 to $9. Yeah, because everything else is really, really cheap. Is that the winner? Is that the winner card? That's the winner. It's $250. It's funny. Yeah, that didn't last good in price for all. You got a couple $6 supers. Yeah, and a $6 alt Dynasmon. Ace alternate art's worth nothing. All the box topper cards are worth nothing. $5 there. Queen Bee. I love that they still don't have the pictures for the pre-release up yet. $3 for Seed Millenniumon. Wow, that's funny. That is tragic right there. $4 secret on week one. Week one after the set drops. This used to be the best box topper. It's now $2. Yeah, everything's worth like nothing now. So honestly, at this point, it's not worth even buying boxes, right? But I didn't get my boxes until now, so that's unfortunate. But like for other people, I'm definitely saying like it's 7. Yeah. Kumamon, yeah, there's not showing a lot of cards because it's showing all the pre-release cards and there's no pictures here. I love it's like half the price. That doesn't even make, it's a pre-release. No, it's not even a pre-release one. Chaos mode's only $2. $2. Like a lot of the supers aren't worth anything, and that could be because of the lucky pack. That honestly could be because of the lucky pack getting an extra hit per box. I would have thought that would have drove the prices down that much, because there's like 18 21 options in a lucky pack, so you only get one extra out of 21. So it's a little crazy. Under $1 for some of these box toppers there, and then the supers are like, some of the supers are priced lower than the rares. Like we saw that Koji, and was priced higher, and that wasn't even the pre-release copy. So yeah, that's just crazy. Be cool to find the Dynasmon low pull rate. I think it's going to be around the end here. I don't know why it's still hiding in the back. So Zed Malamon, looking at him, 275, so he's a little bit more pricey. Dynasmon Ace, low pull rate, $75. That is not good. That is not good. So hopefully we don't pull a Dynasmon, basically, because then you're just like, nope. And that card, I think people are charging way more for it, and it's just kind of dropped off the ball. So the prices on 2.0 have crashed. They have crashed hard. There's still a few good gems in here if you can pull them. We'll see what happens when we pull our boxes. We'll see if we get any good money cards or if we just get savaged, honestly, at this point. But let me know your guys' thoughts down below about 2.0. It did not crash in the way I thought it would. Definitely not in the way like 1.0, 1.5, although there was a lot of expensive cards, and they stayed up in price for a long time. The 2.0 has completely done a 180 of what a 1.0 and 1.5 did. Of course, that was the start of the game, so I mean, we're 19 sets later, so it is kind of a different scenario, but it's just crazy how that works. We got a few other things here we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about Event Pack 7 cards. Some of these cards are going to be coming out in the limited set. These two right here. We've already seen, like, obviously this is already pretty cheap as it is. This is not as cheap, but I'm expecting it to drop even more. I'm expecting to see it under 25, honestly, because this card is going to be a potential pull from the LM set, a limited set that's coming out in December, which there's only you get 2 of 8 different alt art cards, and so far this is one of them. There's also I believe it's this one right here. There's also the Imperial Dramon Dragon mode, which is now $1 for the participant. $3 for the participant, which is crazy. That's another card, and it's probably crashing even harder. Most of these have already crashed. Venusmon has another reprint. It's crashed. Gate of Deadly Sins has crashed. Honestly, this is one that I thought would stay up because 7 Demon Lord's popular, but it's definitely crashed. And then you got that's crashed because it's not as relevant. Zubamon's crashed. Raremon's still the expensive guy at $20, but and Ukamon's holding on there at about 9 to 10. But most of the participant stuff has just crashed. And like I said, some of this stuff's getting reprinted already in that limited set, like these 3 cards. And then I'm expecting the Ruin mode from LM to be in that set, but that's not been reprinted yet. There's also the Grand Koagumon reprint from the LM sets. That's in there too. That's going to be something that people sought after because you can get these anywhere now, event packs or the LM set. I love that is like $60 for just a weird, just a different foiled border is the only difference. That is crazy. That is the card to beat. Everything else is coming down pretty low, like $5 there, $18. They were up at $40. These are everything's other than that, it's under $10. This one's a little bit higher, but these two are a little bit higher, but they're going to come down under $10. I love about $6 or $22. This is definitely going to crash, I believe, in the next couple weeks. 25, probably, maybe under 20. Now that we know that we're getting another one. these were already low, so I didn't expect them to, change, and that's actually gone down even more. But yeah, it's pretty low now for all that stuff. So that's kind of crazy. Event Pack 7. I mean, it's not even. I mean, we still have 2 months of this format and potentially February too, and all of the stuff is the pricing for nationals for event packs. So be interesting how low the prices get. But I mean, I still got a regionals and 2 ultimate cups, so I have the potential to just get, for participation, just to get another 7 packs. 7? I want to say 7. Yeah, 7 packs, plus I still have 4 in the mail from my other events that I'm still getting. So it's 11 packs. And then beyond that, I have the potential to get 2 more packs if I top at the regionals this week. So yeah, we'll see. We will see. And then the last thing, of course, Ultimate Cup stuff. We do got a couple more prices. Geo Gray's out there now, showing at about $90, $140 for Rise Gray. So they actually aren't too bad. That's kind of the starting point for the Ultimate. That's a little bit lower than I usually see for the Champion. Of course, this is a one of because it's limited to 1. I expect this to definitely come down to like 50 or $60 within the next couple months. This is still holding up around 40, so that's kind of cool. And then this is still staying at 20, but it'll definitely come down to like 5 or 10. So I'll have to wait and see how everything goes and see what we get if we finally get prices for these guys right here. 140, that's kind of typical. I think it'll come down. It'll just take time to get more copies on the market. So I think this will eventually come down under 100, but it might not come down until the very end. Like, it might not come down until the last Ultimate Cup if we get one in February, because this is the season of the Ultimate Cup is October to February. So we could see Ultimate Cups in February, and that would round out and probably lower these prices quite a bit. So we'll have to wait and see what happens. We haven't seen any new tournament updates, and we probably won't see it until December, January. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. But that's everything, guys. Things are crazy right now. Again, apologize for not having the booster boxes to open a lot sooner. I will do them as soon as I can, but it's just we're just in a rough place right now. But I hope you guys continue to support the channel, enjoy the content, and we will keep bringing you these market analyses as best we can. And hey, looks like that's all the time we have for this video. Thank you very much for tuning in, and we hope to see you in the next video. And as always, have a wonderful day. That's all for now, folks.